Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel. If you would please consider hitting that subscribe button. I promise I'll try very hard not to disappoint you. I enjoy doing these videos. You can hit the notification bell down below as well, and it will notify you when I do upload videos. And at the end of the video, if you could please hit the like down below or hit the dislike, and then leave me a comment and let me know why you chose what you chose. I am open to corrective criticism and any tips you may have. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just me, and I enjoy doing this. I like to do unboxings and mostly of, like makeup products, skincare products, anything beauty related, and my Splendies, of course. I do open Ipsy box every month, and I open any purchases I make from Ipsy or anywhere else that I order any cosmetics from. Sometimes it's Ulta, ColourPop, things like that. But anyways, sometimes I just get on here and do a little bit of makeup and run my mouth. So today I have an appointment, so I already have on like my foundation, my setting powder, my blush, contour, stuff like that, my highlighter. I did use the Iconic London highlighter today, and I even went over my contour a tiny bit with this one. Nice and shimmery, just like that one. They're both beautifully shimmery. I do like them. So this is what I got from Ipsy last month, and I do like it. I'll be using it a lot more often. I used my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin liquid foundation, my concealer by KVD, and of course my skincare, and I used my Buenos Dias, I can't say it, my Miami Mini Mix Face Palette from Ofra, and I used this for my contour and this for my blush. I do have on a peachy top today. I apologize, I can't keep it on my shoulders. It's actually pretty baggy. I have on brown leggings and this peachy tunic type short sleeve top with the shoulders cut out, very pretty. It's very baggy on me now. And, because I've been losing a lot of weight, my clothes, either I can't wear them anymore or I swim in them. But I wear them proudly. Of course. Okay, so today I am going to use once again the Trend Beauty Tropical Palette, Tropical Vibes. Beautiful palette. I'm going to use this shade and this shade, Positively. And I am going to use in my Sigma Electric Pink, I'm going to use this shade and this shade. Gotta see, there's only one matte shade in this entire palette, and it's this one. But these are beautiful shimmers to put on your lids and stuff. So, I mean, I bought it because it's gorgeous. I first bought one for my granddaughter. It just reminded me so much of her. But I had to have one for me too, so I went back in and ordered me one. I'm so greedy. When it comes to cosmetics and skincare, I am greedy. I will not lie. Okay, so anyways, I got to get ready for this appointment. So, Okay, so how is everybody doing? I'm hanging in there. And thank you, humble fella. I read your message this morning, but I did not get to reply because I jumped up and had to get myself together and everything. So I did not reply yet, but I am going to reply right here. Thank you. Thank you for caring about how I am feeling. Thank you for caring about my well-being. Y'all don't know how good that makes me feel. People checking up on me like my own family. Absolutely. I gotta give it to yous. Actually, better than my own family. I have one daughter that checks up on me, and I mean, she talks to me every single day, and she does everything she can to help her mother out, and I appreciate it. I have one that lives way far away, like a 2-hour drive away, and so I do not expect her to be popping in here 24/7. It's just not possible. And I know people get busy, everybody has their own life. But it only takes a second to pick up the phone, or nowadays, shoot a message on Messenger or a text. How you doing today? How are you feeling? Everything okay? Did you eat today? Is there anything that you need? Stuff like that. Were you at the doctor's? When's the next time you're going? What were your test results? It doesn't, it really helps people when they know they have people out there that care. It really does. And I mean, I have one daughter that breaks her neck to do for me and be there for me, and she don't even live close to me. Yesterday, she took my rent and went and paid it. She took my trash out. She brought me Taco Bell. And I got Taco Bell for the next 3 days. I was going to make chili. I put that ground turkey in the freezer. Because I knew I won't be cooking. And then my other daughter, I do have an appointment today. And she's going to try to pick me up from the appointment because it is my granddaughter Liliana's birthday today. Happy birthday to Liliana. This girl has curls to no end on her hair. I always comment, I always touch and feel. She's turning, I believe, 15 today, she turned. And she's beautiful. She's intelligent, and she is talented. I mean, she kicks ass in sports, I'm telling you. I'm very, very proud of her. I don't see her that often. I definitely don't see her often enough. But I do keep track of her online, and I see what, how her games are going and all this other stuff. So I'm very proud of her. And she gets excellent grades in school, and she's very well behaved, especially for a teenager. I had four teenagers, well, 5. But number 5 don't count because he was an angel. Compared to my 4 daughters, believe me, I got stories after stories after stories about my girls. But it was the youngest 2. Oh my God. They almost got me arrested a couple times. I kid you not. Yeah, they were bad. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. And they know it. And I know one of you is gonna watch this today, Miss Dear. And she knows she was bad. But look at her now. They're both very successful, and they're raising their families, and they're working their butts off. They're both married. All my girls are married, and they're all married, and they all have children. Beautiful children. So, but anyways, and these 2 just could not get enough of college. It seems like it was one thing after another. They love soaking up that, they had to have it. So their brains are like sponges. Still, their brains are like sponges. But I'm very proud of all my girls. I love them dearly, even when I'm mad at them. Of course. I mean, how could you not? I love my kids endlessly. No matter what they do, or if they hurt my feelings, or hurt me, or whatever, I love them endlessly. Yes, I do. Same thing with my grandchildren. And oh, I'm so very protective of my grandchildren. Y'all know Reynaldo is here a lot. He was just here over the weekend. And he chose for us not to make a video. And I spent all my time with him. And, you know, he was telling me issues that he was having at school with the teacher. You know, I wanted to go whoop that woman's butt. I really did. And I told my daughter too, I'll go for you. I'll go in your place. I promise. I will be there. But I did the same thing with my girls. I made a few teachers cry in fear. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm proud of that, but I went there to kick butt. I refrained. I used my words instead. They just weren't nice. And they were loud. And twice, the principal had to come rescue them from me. But I am protective of my children and my grandchildren. I mean, you teachers, y'all don't need to be a teacher if you got to treat children any other way but good, compassionate, and kind. You know, you're there to educate them, to mold them. And your actions make a difference to them, good or bad. You know? So, children are emotional. Everything sticks with them. Everything goes straight to the heart. And they're impressionable. You know? So, anyways, enough of that. I made my choices on Ipsy. I'm not crazy about my Ipsy this month, but I will say some of the makeup, like I have 2 palettes coming from Ipsy. One is in my BoxyCharm Ipsy box. The other one is an add-on. And the other one is a purchase from the shop. And I got my granddaughter some eyebrow gel. She uses that like crazy. And, you know, she loves it. So, but that's all I purchased was the eyebrow gel and the eyeshadow palette. So, I'm needing a new cell phone. So I have to be careful. You know, I'm hoping next month I can get a new cell phone. But, anyways, you know, I made my choices. I get tired of, like, my Beauty Boost, you pay extra for that. And it's always skincare for me. And I don't like that. I don't want a bunch of skincare. I have tons of it. I love it, and I'll let you know when I need more, Ipsy. Let me use what I got first. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Let me use what I got. I don't want stuff expiring on me. Cosmetics and skincare are not cheap. Nothing is. Yesterday, folks were talking about, like, it was 75 here. I keep my heat on 68. And sometimes it's too hot. But if I turn it down to 67, I freeze my butt off. So it's 68. But anyways, people were talking about, because it was 75 degrees here yesterday, a lot of people turn their central air on or air conditioning. Me, no. I wanted to hit that central air button, but I turned on some fans, opened some windows, and that was that. Because my electric bill in the summer triples. It does, it triples. Now, I'll be honest, when I first moved here in the winter, my electric bill never went over 28 bucks. Then started climbing up. In the winter, summer, when I ran my central air, it was like 85 bucks or less every month. 68, 80, between 68 and 85. And I ran the central air all 24 hours a day. But the following year, in the summer, my electric bill hit $300 and some. And the usage was around the same from the previous years. So, it really went up. And it's still up. Now, last year, it was around 200 in the summer. So, I welcomed that over the 300 and something the year before. But the year before that, when it was between 68 and 85, that's what I liked. That's what I would rather have. It's ridiculous how everything has gone up. Eggs were $20 some for one box of eggs, but now it's back down like half that, I think. But that's when I quit buying eggs. I'd buy the egg beaters for like $5 for a quart, and I use them sparingly. Yep. But now I am back to buying regular eggs. I do need to get some egg beaters, especially for when I have surgery. So I ain't got to fuss with making eggs if I want them in the morning. I love eggs. I love poached eggs. I used to drive my ex-husband nuts with that because my mother always made me poached eggs in the morning for breakfast before school. She would make us poached eggs or oatmeal or rice with cinnamon and nutmeg and pineapples and raisins, and then you pour cream or milk over it. That was a real goodie. Matter of fact, I must start doing that. I bought a rice cooker, one of the big multi ones that you can make all kinds of stuff in, and it came yesterday. If I would have known I was going to be needing to get a new cell phone right away, I would have not bought that. Or my new stock pot. It's Pioneer Woman, so they're not cheap. But I needed a new stock pot. So anyways, with that being said, I think that looks nice. I forgot what I was saying. Sounds just like me, huh? But yeah, now I remember, things have really shot up in price. And a lot of it is outrageous. I used to go to Taco Bell and order when my kids were little for me, my now ex-husband, and our 4 kids. And it never went over 17, 18 bucks. And that was a lot of food. Then, now, Taco Bell yesterday, the receipt said it was $17. It was a Mexican pizza, a chalupa, a burrito, unsweetened iced tea, and Fiesta potatoes. I considered that to be like 3 meals. When I got it and I looked at it, I was like, "Ooh, this is going to take me like 3 days to eat." So, and right now we would say $17 for 3 separate meals for you. Mind you, I can't eat a lot. I believe my stomach in there has shrunk a lot. So, but ouch. Oh, I hit my funny bone. But anyways, I have ColourPop on, and I think the shade, I don't remember what the shade was. But anyways, let's do some setting spray, people. And this is the Mo Beauty. I set it up setting spray. I won't lie. I do like it. I love the sprayer on it. I mean, it's just fantastic. Got coffee this morning. Not so bad. But maybe that's because it's ice cold now. I don't know why it got cold so fast. It's already 62 degrees. And right now, right here, it is 10:39 a.m. So I laid in bed till almost 9 a.m. I was awake, but I was going through email and messages. And I have to... Well, I just got an order of CVS, and I'm telling you guys, I belong to I think it's called Carepass. It costs $5 a month, and they will ship your medications, some of them same day, and they do it for free. Or you can pick them up or whatever, your choice. But really, you're paying $5 for it, but they give you $10 in CVS bucks. Okay, so you're actually not paying for it and getting $5 out of it. Well, it goes beyond that. You also earn points for the prescriptions that you fill, for any purchases that you make, everything. So yesterday I used my $10 has been sitting there since last month. I didn't use it. And I had like a ton of coupons. $4 off for this, 20% off one item for that. I mean, and you can use them all at the same time. So anyways, I got on there and I ordered tissues, toothpaste, toothbrushes. Well, they tally it up with all your discounts. So I ended up getting the 2 toothbrushes for free. The toothpaste, I didn't even pay $1 for. I got Reynaldo some Peeps lip balm, and that ended up being 38 cents, I think. And then there was one more thing that I got him. It was something Easterish. Oh, a Peeps bath bomb. And that was $5.99, but I paid $1.69 or something like, it was $1 something for it. I got $18 worth of puff tissues for $6 something. But anyways, I ended up spending $12. But my order came to like 38, 42-ish. And that's all I spent. All those coupons and CVS bucks and everything. And the coupons keep coming. It's not like you only get them once a month. I'll get them again. And now here it is, March. And I'll be getting my $10 all over again. So Yeah, I use it. I used to let my daughter and son use it, but I use it now because I didn't use it then. And I never bothered to, because I had a hard time with the Carepass because they quit accepting my bank card. But here it wasn't that they quit accepting it. I was doing something wrong, but I don't know how, because I was doing it right and getting it. Then, boop, it stopped. So now it's working again. But yeah, I really enjoy that. So I do use it every month, sometimes several times a month. But I have paid absolutely zero for some of my orders. And so if you do fill prescriptions or shop at CVS or anything, it's worth it. It's more than worth it. I mean, no doubt. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara first. I don't know why, because I know it's going to be warm today. And I have a bunch of testing. So like right now I'm using the Maybelline Rocket Volume mascara. And this is waterproof, hydroproof. So, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. And I think another pharmacy that I fill my other prescription with, they sent me something too in the mail. So I gotta grab it when I go downstairs today. It's probably to join their thing. I had to fill a prescription there because CVS is always out of it. My daughter went to pick it up and they said, oh, it's $1,500. My daughter about had a heart attack. They didn't run my insurance because that system, their system for running insurance was down. Well, you shouldn't have been filling prescriptions then. I ain't paying $1,500. Never in my life will I. Even if it was to save my own life, I could not afford it. I'm sure my kids would, pull together and pay for it if it was to save my own life. But it is my diabetes medication, so it does a really good job. The other day, my sugar dropped, though, but I was on it. Like white on rice. So, I'm trying to think. I'm letting it set a little bit. Oh, I'm going to put on a little bit of Jimmy Choo for you. I don't want to put too much on because I am going for my pre-op testing. And there may be people around me that are allergic, because my mom is, or they're sensitive to fragrances. And I don't want to bother anybody, but I also want to smell good. So, waiting for this to dry. I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. Mine was great. Reynaldo, always, he was great. My daughter, she had a busy weekend. He now has 2 bedrooms. One is his bedroom. The other one is a playroom. So, and in the playroom, my daughter ripped up all that new carpeting, and she's putting down that foam like you see on some playgrounds from, what do you call it, child care facilities and stuff like that, or they have it in some gyms. That's what my daughter put in her downstairs, where they have their great big fireplace, and they've got like a gym set up in there, and their bedroom, and another bathroom, and the laundry room, and it leads to the garage. Then upstairs is a living room and a dining room and the kitchen and 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. Both bathrooms are full bathrooms. So she's got a nice big deck that comes off from the upstairs, and she widened her driveway. It is blacktopped or cement, one of the two. But her car is a 2 or 3 car garage. And then, you know, she widened the driveway as well, and they put in a basketball hoop that's fenced in. You know, the backyard and everything is fenced in. So she has a very nice home. But yeah, she gave Reynaldo in the playroom, he has that foam mat installed instead of carpeting, which I think is a good idea. Like when he does his Hot Wheels and stuff like that, sometimes they catch on the carpeting, and man, does he complain, because he does it here. He has a fit. There's nothing I can do about it. So I tell him, we'll play with it on the kitchen floor. So I think he'll enjoy that. I think that was a very good idea of my, you know, that my daughter thought of. She's always thinking of good ideas. We're supposed to have some showers today too, so I'm going to take a denim jacket with me just in case. Who knows? It's supposed to be in the 70s again today. I have no clue what my daughter's making for dinner. I think I'm going to make me something and put it in my little... I have a big thermos and a little thermos for like soups and stuff like that, just in case she's making something that I cannot have, you know, because she cooks whatever the kids want for her to cook on their birthdays, which is wonderful. Or they go to their favorite restaurant or something like that. But, so I think I'll take that with me. Plus, I don't know how long pre-op testing is going to take. And I don't want to have to say, oh, I have to go down to the cafeteria because I'm diabetic and I need something to eat. I'll eat before I go. But in the, you know, I know it's not early morning now, but at this time, I really can't eat anything. So I don't have too much of a choice. I have to eat something little, and then I'll take something with me. Something a little bit more substantial. You diabetics out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Plus, if you're eating in a cafeteria or eating out somewhere, okay, you're diabetic. So that right there lessens your options. But on top of it, I have kidney failure. There's a lot of foods I have to avoid. Big time. So that adds to it. So it's better for me to bring something with me. Plus, when I was a child, I was allergic to almost every single food, every season. Grass, weeds, flowers, leaves. I mean, you name it, I was allergic. But as I grew, I outgrew a lot of my allergies. Not all, but a lot of them. So now, as I'm older, those allergies are coming back. So I have to work with that as well. So it makes eating difficult. My daughter, Reynaldo's mom, she also, when she came yesterday, she brought me a food storage bowl, and it has some kind of pasta in it. I'm guessing it's not regular pasta. And it has vegetables, some tomato sauce. Like, it's more like tomato juice. It's very light and thin. And white chicken meat with zucchini and, you know, stuff like that. It's a healthy dish. So maybe I'll take that with me instead. That way, if I get hungry, I just whip out that fork and bam, eat it up. Or maybe I'll eat that before I go. I can't decide. I don't know. I think I'll eat it before I go because it's substantial. You know what I mean? And maybe I'll just take some noodles with me with some veggies in them or something. Gotta have it just in case. Okay. You know, my hair falls out drastically, but it drastically comes right back. See? Again, I'm constantly cleaning that brush out. I think that's good enough. I really do. So, I hope y'all have a beautiful day, whether it's rain or sunshine. It is what we make of it. I enjoy rainy days because I enjoy life. I welcome life and I'm grateful to have it. My circumstances could be a lot worse, and I'm thankful to God that they're not. You know, I work with what I got, and that's that. I mean, God knows His plans for me. I do not. So, my mother did tell me that they will be visiting this summer, so I got very excited about that. I'll stay excited about that. No doubt. So, I haven't seen her in about 4 or 5 years again. My parents, you know, because they don't live in Ohio. They live about, I think, an 11-hour drive. So she is a little concerned about the drive. And because I believe last time they came to Ohio, the drive was hard on her. The ride, my dad drives. I have 2 dads. My biological dad, but he passed away. And then I have my stepdad, but he adopted me and my sister when we were, I was a toddler and she was an infant. So that makes him my dad as well. So I have 2 dads. But, you know, unfortunately, my biological dad passed away. You know I'm trying to make my... I have to add some more mascara. I might as well. I'm still talking, right? But anyways, okay, I'm done. I am done. I am me. I love me. And if anybody don't like it, oh well. Okay, y'all have a beautiful day and take care. And I will be back tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. One or the other. But I will be back. Bye-bye. Stay beautiful.